今食べてるキャビア喋り方がキャビア神書く雷や渋谷クラブ入りリアピYeah 上がる夢を見てるいつも通り開けて飲んでる水のように東京にいたら渋谷ててて地図を読むニューヨーク帰ったら普通のアジア人に戻る英語何もわかりません俺の女は過去口洋服ほとんど中国から今からパリ服を月間に確かにやね月間にってわかるよねアルバム終わったらあとすぐ国出るI'm a check 滑らか with the flow Everybody on the flow どこでも出身 Everybody 欲しい人いるから僕ポケットの中パスポート見つかるわけないよ Yeah英語わかりません英語わかりませんアジアアメリカ人英語わかりません宮地稼ぐダラー I put back in the yen
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
New Orleans, the Big Easy. Big game 3 of the Western Conference. GA.
Thank you, Kevin.
What a worker Kawhi is. Terrific play. And a great story, David. Thanks. So with George on the bench, here's who Teron Lue's going with. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Jackson is out there with Jackson. And it's Zubac in at the center, filling out the middle. And for New Orleans, Cohen is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then it's Jackson Hayes. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Murphy in at the 3 spot. Now here's Jackson. This one for 3. The 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Ingram outside. Pass to Murphy. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the night. Jackson against Murphy. Jacks up a 3. Jackson misses. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there. And I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
Wasted no time on that one. Jackson's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Clippers. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Jackson against Murphy. Back to McCollum. Another one falls for New Orleans.
I love it. No hesitation from C.J. McCollum on that shot.
There's Jackson with the 3. And again, it's the Clippers. points. From deep.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Pass to Hayes. First shot, first pass. He's out of the blocks fast.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Jackson from long range. Scored the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Now, here's Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. Here's McCollum. And the rejection by Zubac. And the basket is good. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Jackson from long range. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
That first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Nice game. Great performance by the Cobra.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
And now, let's give you a look at the players who have stood out and taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. You look at Jackson, you know what you're going to get from him day in and day out.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Now here's McCollum for the 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Jackson from long range. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Passes it to Murphy. New Orleans moving the ball around. And Valanciunas kicks to Ingram. Now Murphy. Now here's McCollum. Lets it go from 14. And it's New Orleans scoring again. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Clippers. There's Jackson with the 3. Now that one is his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Now here's Ingram from 10 feet out, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
This is why you take strength training seriously. Ingram may not have converted that earlier in his career.
Second team foul.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. Jackson from long range. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Jackson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the evening. Jackson hits both of them.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Pelicans trailed by 6. Down low. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by McCollum.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Jackson, that's good.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Cullen passes to Hayes. He dishes it to Ingram. There's the pass to Valanciunas. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Jackson from long range. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. 30 points for the Cobra.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Here's Murphy. Misses from close range.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their...
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Clippers going with a whole new group out there.
Give it up, give it up, give it up for your...
Clippers leading by 16. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then there's C.J. McCollum, and it's Daniels in at the two-guard spot. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Now, here is Murphy. He kicks to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Over Wall. McCollum, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Jackson from long range. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here is Daniels. Right wing. If he passes to Daniels. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Daniels. Valanciunas has got 6 points.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 36. Buries it from three-point range.
3 points.
Jackson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Pass to Daniels. If you're with the ball. And it's McCollum at the elbow. Pass to Daniels. Three-pointer. And the basket by McCollum. He's got 10.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Outside Jackson. From the arc. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Right side Wall. And Jackson throws it down hard.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Nice game. Great performance by the Cobra.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Powell's checked in.
Clippers substitution. Norman Powell.
Here's Hayes. Kicks it to Murphy. Daniels with it. Shoots over Powell. Daniels, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Jackson passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
And so here is New Orleans. The Clippers getting the bucket. Valanciunas dishes to Hayes. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Powell. Murphy against Jackson. Passes it to Wall. 5 on the clock. Connects again from distance.
For three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. McCollum kicks to Murphy. That's tipped. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Back to Jackson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more. At the line. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
New Orleans making a switch here. Alvarado's checked in. Again, New Orleans turns it over. The Pelicans making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. For Los Angeles, they've gotten on a roll. Just kept going here in the second quarter. 8 of 8. Wow. Good, he hits again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. The pass to Alvarado. Ingram wide open. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Ingram's got 10 points in the game.
When they look that good, Ingram is so consistent. Defense, you have to keep a closer eye on him.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Back to McCollum. Pass to Alvarado. Back to McCollum. Pocket 6. Rebounded by Jackson.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That one is off. Nancy's checked in for the Pelicans. Devontae Graham comes in for McCollum. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Clippers on top, running away with it. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Here with Ty Lue. Good rhythm for your offense in the first half. What did you like about the start?
Moving the basketball, taking the right shot, making the right play. We make the extra pass, we're a tough team to beat.
And you were sure tough in the first half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building is where the action is happening. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Well, for the Clippers, we're only 2.5 games into this series, but it's already looking like they've booked their place in the next round. Up 2 games to none with a huge lead tonight. They are in the driver's seat. Kenny, what'd you think about the Clippers?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Pelicans.
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into the defensive effort. They need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Pelicans fans, please give a big round of applause.
And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinal. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Jackson is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the 3 spot.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to wheel his team to victory.
Ingram kicks to McCollum. Pass to Murphy. Front past the arc. That fall. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Murphy's got his second basket of the night.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a 3 of his own.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here's Powell. Jackson in the corner. Over Murphy. Jackson misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Jackson against Murphy. From deep. And yet another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. McCollum kicks to Ingram. Pass to Valanciunas. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
There's Jackson with the 3. Good on the triple. Jackson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Murphy passes to Hayes. Powell against Ingram. He kicks it to Valanciunas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McCollum, no good.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
There's Jackson with the 3. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only 1 miss in 5 attempts.
Here's Jackson. The Pelicans make their last shot. Outside Jackson. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
3 points.
Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
The pass to Ingram. Now here is Murphy. Out to Ingram. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for the Pelicans. Pelicans shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
It's so fun to see Brandon Ingram evolve. He's a true student of the...
And again for 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for 2nd place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 67 points for the Cobra.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Daniels, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes.
Daniels.
McCollum against Wall. Launches a 3, and again, New Orleans with the triple.
Hasn't seen a 3 he doesn't like. CJ takes a ton of them.
Ingram against Jackson. From deep three-point. Good! Another from 3.
For 3.
An incredible shooting display, if you hadn't noticed already, and he just keeps it going.
Well, he now owns the 2nd most three-point makes in a game in NBA playoff history. How about that? Ingram dishes to McCollum, kicks it to Murphy. And here's Daniels. Shoots over Powell. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Daniels has got 6. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Jackson from long range connects again from distance.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop it?
I don't know. And again for 3.
What can you say? Wow, he's done it. The most three-point makes in NBA playoff history.
Oh, an incredible achievement. One that will surely be celebrated around the world.
And honestly, I can't remember the last time I saw a player this hot from this deep.
In the playoffs, no less. How about that? He's having a historic night.
And you just wonder how someone can get this locked in from long range. He has defined what it means to put on a three-point clinic tonight.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. Paul George comes in for Norman Powell. Jackson has the open look. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Clippers?
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Here is Daniels, defended by George. Jackson against Ingram. Outside Jackson. From downtown. Hits it again. Wow.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
there is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire.
Such an effective playmaker. You got to be impressed with CJ's ability to hit open teammates.
Connects again from distance.
For 3.
You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Knocked away. Stolen by Jackson. From deep. Good. Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. To the inside, Murphy. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Murphy's got 9 points here in the 2nd half. On the wing, Jackson. He's covered by Ingram. And hits it again.
3 points.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Back to McCollum. Pass to Murphy. There's the feed to Ingram. 4 on the clock. The 3 from McCollum. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
From outside the arc. Again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And that one's good, Ingram.
Amazing how Ingram has emerged as one of the league's best scorers.
Jackson against Ingram. And got it! Another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Stolen by Jackson. That one, no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Hernan Gomez trying to break free. And Ingram the bucket on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got his 5th assist in this one. Feeds to Jackson. Again, the Clippers.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Ingram outside. Daniels passes to Murphy. It's Ingram on the wing. New Orleans moving the ball around. Five to shoot. Drills the three-pointer. Ingram's got 10 points in the quarter.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
And the basket by Jackson.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Passes to Daniels. Back to McCollum. Ingram outside. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
There's Jackson with the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Baseline try. Again, the Pelicans score.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Outside Jackson. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
And so it's Los Angeles holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take a listen now to Coach Tyronn Lue.
Jackson, all right? Now, come on, be aggressive, all right? Let's move the ball, let's swing the ball, move body, drive and kick, all right?
Well, staying focused on the task at hand. You heard it in Coach Lue's voice, urging his guys on.
All about focus and how you execute at this point. Tough to beat.
Welcome back, everyone. We hope everyone is enjoying this. Connects again.
What a performance He's now tied for third most points in single-game playoff history.
Well, GA, the way he's been scoring the ball, you had a feeling he'd leave his name in the record books.
The production from Ingram just keeps getting better and better. A guy who knows how to get buckets.
There's Jackson with the three, and another one falls.
I mean, when have you seen a player get this hot in a playoff game?
I don't know, GA. I know this, though. He now ranks third all-time for single-game scoring in the postseason. Simply stunning. Here's Ingram. Hernan Gomez trying to break free. Again, the Pelicans score.
That's a tough shot motion to contest. Ingram brings the ball back above his head and has a high release point.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Personal foul.
That sends Nicholas Batum to the free throw line.
At the line for the
that
Clippers,
one on Nance. Amir Coffey's checked in for Jackson.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Alvarado. Valanciunas dishes to Hayes. He kicks it to McCollum. Shot clock at 5. Now the pass to Murphy. Here's Valanciunas. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
Valanciunas has a look from the mid-range. He is very comfortable taking it.
Jackson passes to Jackson. George dishes to Jackson. He feeds it to Leonard. Good.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Alvarado, defended by George. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And the first one drops.
At the line for your Pelicans, Jose Alvarado. Substitution on the court.
So Angeles winning this one easily. You have to think at this point up 3-0.
Seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you very much, Kawhi. How do you evaluate your team's progress at this point in the season?
All right, David, thank you. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And we'll see you next time.